Right here is a good reason why I don't throw out junk pieces of scrap metal. I'm doing a small patch repair on a dog leg of a truck, and this piece I needed a 90-degree, and I needed it to have a slight curve in it. And I had this piece sitting there, and it works, and it literally cost me nothing because most people will just chuck it out. I have a small box that I keep with a bunch of stuff in it in case I need little pieces like this, and it's helped me out lots in the past. Okay, I cut the panel, bent it a little bit. This is the area that I'm actually repairing. This is going to slide in there, go right there, and I'm going to hammer it down until that's kind of flush. That'll give me my shape there. I'm going to grind down the edges so they're nice and smooth. This is going to be tacked up here, and then it's going to be tacked down here. And I'm going to make a filler piece in there to repair the dog leg, and then I'll trim off the excess down here where the rocker is, and the rocker will be coming up to that. And yeah, that should be the repair. I mean, I'll be posting progress when it's getting close to being done. And yeah, you guys will see what it's like to have some crappy material like that, and then some nice new metal. I mean, I'm not going to really do much about what's inside of here because it's never going to be seen, and truth be told, as long as it looks good, that's all that matters. I started forming this panel. I use my dolly here, my hammer, and if you can see, I got a curve there, which matches up really nice to this curve. So that'll be nice. Get it in place, get it tacked in, and then I'll be able to make the rest of it. I'm gonna have to pretty much tack it and then try to get this. I might have to do a relief cut, kind of where my pinky is, to get this to be flush against here. And then yeah, hopefully once this is done, you won't really be able to tell that it's been repaired. Okay, I got the panel kind of sitting in place. Gotta tweak it a little bit to get it perfect, but I got it kind of around down here. I don't know if you can see really, but I've got to curve it. See if I can get better where my finger is. I've got to curve it inwards, so this is going to be pushed in. I made a cut right here so I could fold this over. I'm hoping I can curl this a little bit to give it more of a flow, because this side actually comes down and it kind of loops in, or sorry, curves in here. And then once I have that situated, I'm going to cut it flush across here. And then I've already fabricated my rocker panel, and then I'm just going to put a patch in here, and then hopefully it's good. I mean, I'm still going to cut away all this. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I mean, I kind of feel like it's not a proper job if I don't. And then back here, I just gotta make a little patch in there so it's not an open hole, and hopefully it'll be good. I guess another thing I'm doing as well, which I do this a lot, I just don't ever take pictures or film it, but I take a mark, and I'm gonna mark right where I want my bend to start. And then I want it to go in, and I want it to kind of end right here. So that right here, that whole area, I'm going to try to bend in and see how she fits. Here's another little trick that I do when I'm trying to make panels like this, is I take tape and I basically kind of outline along where my panel is. Like that, and then I'll cut this out, then I'll put that on a piece of metal, and then that'll give me my rough shape. I'll usually go actually a little bigger, like a 1/4 inch bigger, because I do find sometimes, especially when you're doing like a concave piece, if you're too small and you actually do the concave part, which this, I don't know if you can tell in the video, like I've used my finger, I've got it down in there where I want it. But a lot of times when you actually start bending it and getting in place, it's usually like once you actually bend it, it actually goes back quite a bit. I've ran into problems with this before. So, I mean, I didn't quite say it in the beginning, but I usually always make my panels about 1/4 inch bigger. And then once I get it in place, I'll slowly grind it down until it fits perfect.